Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I was going to show you guys a couple of fun crafts to do instead of scrolling, or even if you just want something to do. I think hobbies are so good for everyone and they're just fun, and I don't know, it's nice to look at something you made and be like, I did that, you know? So if you're in need of a new craft idea, maybe you could find one from me. So I have a couple of them. I do have them written down in my little notebook because I am really forgetful. But there are a couple more I have, but then I ended up scratching them out just to the ones I've been enjoying more recently. So if you do want more, I could always show you more too, because a girl, she's a crafty girly sometimes, you know? So some of these, I did try to pick the more easier, simple ones. I think one of the easiest ones that I'll start off with, so it doesn't just have to be a hat. You could literally do it to purses, bags, pouches, anything. And I do think I've been seeing more of a trend of them lately, and it's just little hats. I think I've made a video before, or I have made a video on the one whenever I made this one. I did get the hat and everything from Hobby Lobby, so I think the hats are literally like the plain ones are literally $1.99. The patches depend on the prices depend on the patches you get, pouch packs, stuff like that. But this one, it was my favorite for a really long time. I just have the star, the treat people with kindness, these, and then a heart. And this too was from Hobby Lobby. But I made one the other day this week. I have not worn it yet, but I made it the other day, and this one has taken home the cake for me personally. I was so proud of it. To me, it's so cute. And it's my favorite. I'm just so happy with it. So this is the one I made the other day. So the goose is what started for me. I love little goose decor, especially vintage decor. I just love little gooses. I saw this goose with the bow on it, and I was like, that is so cute. And I was like, I need that on a hat for me. So I found it, and I will say it kind of took me a little bit to get the patches together that I liked. But I found the ones I liked. So I put a gold star on this one, and then I got a pack of these little and again, all of these were from Hobby Lobby. So this is what it looks like. They actually came with little stems, but I didn't like the stems on them, so I did my best to cut them off. And I don't think you can notice the green, but I did cover the green on the pink one, but if you look very closely, there's a tiny hint of the green still, but it's not a big deal. And then I put more stars on this side, and then this patch says stay groovy. And then I did make this little chain as well. I literally just put these beads. This pack of beads just came on a strand. And then I just bought the gold beads with it and then put it, and it was really easy. I just put them on a wire, attached them to these little hooks, and then made it the length of the hat, put it on there, and bam, you got a cute hat. And I will say, I've seen boutiques, and that's kind of where I got the inspiration. They have, patch bars, which are cool, too. But those hats are always so much more expensive. And then when they put the hats on themselves, they're just always way more expensive. And even on Etsy, people will sell them for, $40, $50. And, I mean, get your bag, girl. I have an Etsy, too. I get it. But sometimes I don't want to pay $50, $60 for a cute hat. And this one, you can literally customize it to whatever you like. And this one, like I said, for a long time, I wear this one all the time. I'm sure you've seen me wear this one in my videos. But this one has taken home the cake for me. I'm so proud of it. It is so cute. And I'm just so cute. So that's the first one I have, is the hats. The second one, is the same thing. You can customize it literally to whatever you want. The possibilities are quite literally endless. So the next thing I have is keychains. So this is my little camera case, but I made this little keychain to go with it or on it, and it just says my name, and it has these little clay beads, the little smiley faces, pearls, and then just the different colored letters. And then this one, I did directly attach it to my key thing, and I did make it on wire. You can do it on whatever. I was just afraid of putting it on elastic because I didn't want the elastic to bust, because sometimes with bracelets and jewelry, sometimes that happens. So I did put it on wire, but you could do quite literally anything you want. So I do have those. So that's the next one, is keychains. And then I made one for my aunt too. I hope she likes it, and if you don't have to use it, I promise. I just thought it was cute. Or I don't know, I like making things, and I just thought it'd be cute for her. So this one just says auntie on it, and then this one, I did make it into a keychain. This one, I just directly added it to it because I just knew I wasn't going to take it off of it. But this one, you can add it to quite literally anything. So I got this one. I did also make one for a friend. I haven't told her yet, but it's on her way. Then the same thing, like I said, quite literally, you can make any kind of keychain you want. Just go to the store and you could just look at the beads, different things, you know, just pick what you like, and you could get inspo off Pinterest. Like, I live on Pinterest. So this is just another keychain I've made. This one I had on my bag for a while, so she is a little dirty. But this one's a calico critter keychain, and then I just made it with the little calico critter. Like I said, she's been out in the world with me, so she's seen the outdoors, and so she's a little dirty. But I have this little pink heart on it, a bow, the tulip, and the little butterfly. And like I said, it could be a keychain. You could attach it to your bag like I did. Like, you know, so that's what I'm saying. That's the second one, is keychains. They're just so fun. Once you get the hang of them, they're super easy. Love it. Okay, the next one I have, I am still dabbling into it, so I'm not good at all with it, but it still was fun to make. So this is, the next thing I have is clay. I have tried polymer clay, and I feel like it is slightly harder to work with, but air dry clay is, for me, slightly easier, but it is still a little hard to work with once it starts to dry and things like that. I know you could add a sponge, things like that. I just haven't. But this is the clay I've used. I got it off of Amazon. It's just DAS, and it is air dry clay. I know they have it at Hobby Lobby too, and then I can't remember if it's every 3 weeks or every other week it goes on sale. So that's a good, it is probably cheaper to get on sale there. But this one's the one I have, and I do keep it in the little like airtight container so it doesn't dry out. But that's the next thing, and same thing. I got both of these inspirations for the things I made off of Pinterest. So the first thing I made is this little jewelry like tray holder. It's supposed to be an olive. Hopefully it looks like an olive, but I don't know if it does to like everyone else. But I made one of these. I made a strawberry one for my sister. It wasn't my fave, but because I'm still working on it, and so like I said, like these aren't very smooth, like because I don't, it's hard for me to kind of attach it and make it smooth, like attach one piece of clay to the like main base and make it smooth. So like I said, this one does take a little bit more time, and then like painting it and all that, but it is fun to me that like you get to make it from the start, you get to paint it and then glaze it, or however you choose to do it. So I do like that one. And the next one I have, it's supposed to be like one of those little jelly cats, like an inspiration of the jelly cats, the little marshmallow one. So this little guy here, it's supposed to be like a marshmallow. Did I say that already? But yeah, so this one's supposed to be like a little cup holder. Like I said, I'm not that good at it yet. I'm still learning. And I made it honestly to, did I say cup holder, pencil holder, or brush holder? I don't know. I feel like I can't talk today. But it's just, you know, I got it to put my little makeup brushes in here. So I made that little guy there. But anyways, I thought these were so cute. And it's pipe cleaners. They have them at like Hobby Lobby, Michael's. And I hadn't honestly played with one of these since I was a little kid. And so it was kind of nice to just try it again. And then there's so many things you can make out of it. I like, and different types they have on Amazon. I've seen people make little pets out of them, or like little miniatures of their pets. And I do want to try that, but they use a different, like a thicker pipe cleaner. But I do want to try that eventually. But this was my first go at them. The flowers were honestly super easy to do. And then same thing, I did use just a little wood and then wrapped the wood with pipe cleaner, or like wooden stakes with the pipe cleaners. But we have this little guy here. It's like the little flowers. And then I did get these little eyes from Hobby Lobby. And I think honestly the hardest part about it was just wrapping it, because this is like that foam stuff for like plants and stuff. So I got that, and then I just covered it. And honestly, just covering it and bending it and hot gluing it to this is honestly what was the hardest part. The flowers weren't even the hardest part. The flowers were quite simple. But I do think it's cute. I hope she likes it. But like I said, you ain't got to. Just pretend and then you can get rid of her. But I do hope she likes it. I made this one for her too. The last thing I have is, or there's one other thing, but I forgot to grab it, so I'll go grab it after I talk to you guys about this. Okay, so the next thing I have, I've been dabbling a little bit into it more, but is journaling. There's so many different types of journaling, and it's just cool to me. Like, I did used to bullet journal for a really long time, and I did really like it, but then at the time, like, my life got really busy. I didn't do it every week, and I just kind of fell off. But I do want to pick it up again and start doing it. But there's different types of them, and like the limit does not exist with these, you know what I mean? So the first thing I would, like, one of the things I would try is this one. My Nate got me, or like they gave it to him at work. It was just a little like plain gray journal, and it had like the company name on it, and he gave it to me. And I decorated it, and I feel like that is so cute to do. So like I said, this one just says, I know love is real because I exist and I'm full of it. And it's just a cute little reminder and just a cute little mantra saying. But I just decorated it with stickers. I put an A, a little rainbow, all of these. I put little gems on it. And then this is just a little paper clip bookmark. So that, and then when I do these, I literally just print them. Or like, I'll take pictures like from Pinterest and stuff like that. Or if I take pictures, and I literally just print them through Walgreens, go pick them up. It's really cheap. You can get a lot, and then it'll be like maybe $7, and you get like a whole pack of like, I don't know, however many you want. But, so that's one thing. Just get a cute journal, decorate it. Oh, I forgot to have this heart patch on it too. And then some stars. So that's one. The next one is junk journaling. And I have, like I said, I've done bullet journaling. I really like it. And then this is my junk journal. And then, like, I don't know. For me, I'm a really sentimental person. And I do love to hold on to things that people give me. And, like, this is just a little, my boss had given me a little note. And then she, like, wrote a little note. And then when she had given me a gift. And so I keep it in here with a cute little page. And then, like I said, like, I just will print certain pages and keep things in it that I like, and you can really do whatever you want. Like, I'm telling you, the limit does not exist when it comes to these. Like, this page was from like a trip we had taken, and so I just have the little like ticket from the excursion when we went to go see like the swimming pigs, and then like pictures with the pigs, and just, you know what I mean, different things like that. And then this one just has different pages of different sayings I like, and I love stickers and stuff like that. And so to me, it is a really cute way to just put these on here, like whether it's like little notes from people and then decorating it with stickers, things like that. And then let me go grab my bullet journal, and then I'll show you pages. Okay, I'm back. So this is my junk journal. This is from like a good couple years ago, but I did really, really like it. Like I said, it was fun. And then at the beginning of the year, I didn't finish it because, like I said, like things happened. I burned my hand, like random stuff happened that I had kind of stopped junk journaling at the time. But at the beginning of the year, I would print different, or I have a Polaroid, and so I would try to take a Polaroid every month and put it on there. And then like January, this is from a couple years ago, but like this one is whenever I got my license. So I would always do like one little thing of the beginning of the month and write down like the date, and then I did like having like my weekly spreads. And then, like, I always did try to put, like, little cute quotes. And, like I said, decorate it however you want, like this one. And then I would just put my notes on it, like, certain things I did that day, cute things like that. So just decorating it literally however you want. I loved the bullet journaling so much. It was fun to do. So that's my other thing I would try is journaling. And like I said, there's so many different types of journals that I've come to like recently, or, like, see more. And I do want to get my hands back into that. So, the last thing I have, I did only bring one of them, but I do have 3 different ones that I've decorated, and that's just like decorating frames. There's so many inspiration on Pinterest. You can do, I'm telling you, the limit does not exist with all of these things, and that's what's so fun. You can customize it to whatever you like, but this one is like a frame, and then so really, like, I just printed this picture from Walgreens too. but the frame was a plain black frame that I got from Dollar Tree, and I just painted it. I did have to do a couple coats, but I painted it the color I want, and I put a bunch of beads on it. I did smiley faces. I put these little flowers from Hobby Lobby, and then like the beads however you want. Like I said, I put flowers, I put hearts. These were like beads I got from Hobby Lobby that are in the shape of hearts, and then I just put my last name here, and then I just put I love you, and then this is my little family with my little dogs, my terrible behaved dogs, I might add. But the cats weren't in this one, but yeah, so that's the other one. I think I have made separate ones for each of my cat. Like I've just put their name. I put Frankie, and then on the bottom I put Lou, because that's what I call her, Frankie Lou. And then I put little hearts, and then I put they're little like paper cardboard stickers that I got from Hobby Lobby, but I put those on there too. And then I have one of Teef's too, and then her name is Tieflin. And so I put Teef and then Lynn, and it's just cute to me. And you could do your pets, you could do your friends, like whatever you want. And I just think they're cute and fun. And like I said, you don't even have to spend a lot of money on a frame. Like I said, I literally got them from Dollar Tree and painted them the color I wanted, because I think they were just plain black. And so, yeah, that's the last thing I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoy this video, or if you want to try more crafts, let me know. There are a couple ones that I haven't tried yet, but I am going to try soon. I got some of the stuff for it, and so I'm excited to try those. And then, like I said, I have a whole lot of hobbies I like doing too. So, yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys!